I had always been an adventurous soul, drawn to the mysteries of the world around me. So when I heard tales of a haunted jungle deep in the heart of a remote country, my curiosity overpowered any sense of fear. Ignoring the ominous warnings of the locals, I set out on an expedition to explore the enigmatic forest. As I ventured further into the dense foliage, the canopy of trees blocked out the sun, leaving me in an eerie darkness. The silence was deafening, and my heart pounded with each step I took. Unfazed by the unease creeping up my spine, I pushed forward, driven by the need to unravel the jungle's secrets. It wasn't long before I started to feel an inexplicable presence surrounding me. I dismissed it as mere paranoia, attributing it to the countless horror stories I had heard before coming here. But as the days passed, that presence grew stronger and more tangible. One night, while resting in my makeshift camp, a faint whisper filled the air. It was a voice so hauntingly beautiful, yet filled with an undercurrent of sadness. At first I thought it was just the wind rustling through the leaves, but the whisper grew louder, drawing closer. Fear gripped me and I clutched my flashlight tightly. "Who's there?" I called out, my voice shaky. There was no reply, but the feeling of being watched intensified. The jungle seemed to hold its breath, waiting for something. In a fit of desperation, I shouted again, "Show yourself!" In response, the jungle erupted with eerie sounds. Leaves rustling, branches cracking, and a soft giggle that sent shivers down my spine. I caught a glimpse of a figure darting among the trees, a pale and ghostly presence. The girl's ethereal form moved gracefully, gliding through the dense vegetation. Summoning my courage, I chased after her, but no matter how fast I ran, she always stayed just out of reach. Her laughter echoed through the night, luring me deeper into the heart of the jungle. Fear mingled with fascination, pulling me into an inexplicable trance. Suddenly, I stumbled upon an ancient shrine hidden amidst the foliage. The girl ghost stood before it, bathed in an eerie glow. Her eyes were filled with an otherworldly sadness as she stared at me, drawing me closer. As I approached, the shrine's carvings revealed a grim tale. It spoke of a young girl named May, who had once lived peacefully in the village bordering the jungle. She was a kind soul, known for her compassion and love for the forest. However, greed and envy drove some villagers to kill her, hoping to steal her land and wealth. The jungle, enraged by the atrocity, claimed her spirit as its guardian. Tears welled in my eyes as I realized May's tragic fate. I had unknowingly wandered into her domain, awakening her spirit from its slumber. But instead of anger, I sensed a deep yearning for companionship and justice in her spectral presence. Determined to help May find peace, I delved deeper into the shrine's mysteries. I discovered that an ancient ritual could free her from her eternal torment. But to perform it, I needed to retrieve a sacred amulet from the heart of the jungle. With May as my ethereal guide, I embarked on a treacherous journey. The jungle seemed alive with malevolence, vines reaching out like ghostly fingers and strange creatures lurking in the shadows. May's voice warned me of dangers and guided me through hidden traps, her presence both eerie and comforting. Finally, I reached the heart of the jungle, where the amulet lay protected by a guardian serpent. Drawing upon all my courage, I faced the creature head-on, wielding a ceremonial blade I had found in the shrine. With May's guidance, I managed to defeat the serpent and claim the amulet. But as I stood victorious, a strange realization dawned upon me. May's sad gaze reflected not only her own pain, but also the loneliness that had consumed my heart. Returning to the shrine, I performed the ritual. The amulet glowed with a soft radiance as I held it aloft, chanting ancient words of release. May's spirit began to waver, merging with the surrounding light. As the ritual concluded, May's form gradually disappeared, leaving only the amulet in my hand. The jungle fell silent once again, but this time the silence was different. It felt peaceful and serene. With a heavy heart, I bid farewell to the jungle and its spectral guardian. As I made my way back to civilization, a sense of closure filled me, and I knew I had done something significant, both for May and myself. Since that haunting experience, I have often wondered about the thin line between fear and compassion. The jungle had indeed been haunted, not by malevolence, but by a deep sorrow that had bound May to its very soul. And in my endeavor to face that fear, I found the strength to confront my own loneliness and emerge a better, more understanding person. Now, whenever I encounter tales of haunted places, I remember the girl ghost in the jungle and the inexplicable bond we shared. And as I look up at the night sky, I can't help but feel that May's spirit still watches over me, a guardian of the mysteries that lie within the hearts of brave souls who dare to explore the unknown.